So one night she came over and knocked on my door, and she said, "My dad wants to talk to you." And this is my girlfriend, and her dad wants to talk to me. So I said, okay. So I went with her. So anyway, we're just chit-chatting and talking, and he says, "My daughter tells me that you have been very polite and courteous to her, and I want to thank you for treating my daughter with respect." And I said, "Well, I very much like her." And so we were sitting and talking, and, just general conversation. And he says, "You believe in the existence of aliens, don't you? And UFOs and that kind of thing, don't you?" And he said, "Well, would you like to see some really real UFOs tonight?" And I said, "Yes, I would."
Jeez.
And he says, "Well, come with me." And the girls got up, and myself, we went out in the front yard, and now it's about midnight, North Hollywood, 1959. And he looks up in the sky, and the two girls are with me. He looks up into the sky, and he starts talking inaudibly. You can't hear him, but he's moving his mouth as if he's talking to someone. And the girls are looking at me, and I'm looking at him. And
what expression do the girls have at this point?
The girls were looking at me as if it was like they knew it was affecting me.
Sure.
But it wasn't like a joke. It's just that they realized this is affecting me emotionally, and they looked at me with concern that, like this is really happening, yes, but it's not going to harm you. I mean, that's what the kind of thing I was getting from their look is like, don't worry about it, but we know it's affecting you.
These are sisters?
Yeah, two girls.
Okay.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm wondering, what is this guy doing? He's standing there looking into the sky, and his mouth is moving, and he's talking to somebody, but you can't hear him. And then I glance over at the girls, and they're looking at me very serious. And then he turns and he says, "They said they'll be here in a few moments, and they'll be coming from over by," and he pointed over by the Griffith Park Observatory. And he said, "They'll be coming from that way. They're going north, and they said that they'll be here in a few moments." And I said, "Who are you talking about?" He says, "You'll see. You just sit tight. You'll see." But and a few moments later, 3 saucer-shaped things came over from the Griffith Park Observatory area of the mountains, just like he said they would. And they came right over the top of the house, but they were quite a ways up. And there were 3 of them in triangles. There was a triangle of 3, and or in the formation of a triangle. But to describe them, it was like 3 pies cut in like 6 or 8 pieces. Each pie piece is a different color, and they're circulating together, but they're not circulating so quickly as to blend the colors. They're just circulating that you can see different colors circulating on all 3.
When you say circulating, are they in formation in place to spinning, or are they actually rotating in that triangular formation?
Well, no. They're sitting still in a formation of a triangle, but just sitting still. But the bottom of the saucers-shaped things was spinning around with different colors, and I'll tell you, I was amazed and shocked when I got my Mac computer, because when you go on a Mac computer, I don't know if it's on the brand new ones, but the little icon that when you click on something, and when the computer is trying to find it for you, it will let you know it's working by sometimes like a little hourglass or these little icons.
Well, it also spins in a color wheel.
That's it. The spinning of the color wheel is what I saw that night, period. End of sentence. That's what I saw.
Got it. Wow.
3 of them. And I was amazed. They were beautiful. It was like a laser kind of color, very, very bright,
very vivid, very bright,
very vivid.
Was there anything else being said by either of the 3 of them at that time?
No. We all 4 of us just stood there, and I was looking at them, and I remember looking at him to see what his reaction, and he was kind of smiling, though not obviously, but he was kind of smiling like, "Yep, I told you would see them, didn't I?" And I looked at them, and I was just amazed at the beauty of these things sitting there, the 3 of them in a triangle, formation, and then they started moving, and he started talking to them again inaudibly, and they went north over the mountains, and then he turns to me and he said, "Well, that's it for tonight." And I said, what is going on here? And he says, "We brought you here to do something. That's why you're here in Los Angeles. We have brought you here. And we're going to use you to do something later on in your life."